Cucumbers are a popular and delicious food item packed with vitamins and antioxidants. They play an important role for health, but they also have their own peculiarities and limitations. In this video, we will talk in detail about the benefits and possible negative aspects of eating cucumbers. At the end of the video, we will give a few useful life hacks. This material is for informational purposes only. Be sure to consult your doctor. Cucumber, a member of the gourd family, is a close relative of zucchini, watermelon, and melon. Its scientific name, translated from Latin, means sowing cucumber. According to botanical reference books, the fruit of this plant is referred to berries, although it should be noted that it belongs to the category of false berries. Cucumber is still considered a vegetable crop by its culinary and flavor characteristics, and in terms of vegetable cultivation it ranks fourth in the world. History of the appearance of cucumbers. The cucumber is considered one of the oldest representatives of vegetable crops, supposedly originated about 4,000 years ago. The exact origin of this vegetable remains unclear, although it is very likely that it originated in the tropical and subtropical regions of ancient India and China. As cultivation increased and trade relations were established, the cucumber traveled the world, beginning in India and China. As a result, it reached Egypt, ancient Greece, and eventually the Roman Empire. Useful properties of cucumbers. Consumption of cucumbers with the peel is most useful, since it contains many useful substances. However, even peeled and pickled cucumbers still retain some useful properties. Cucumbers and kidney failure, tooth enamel, and the gastrointestinal tract. It is important to keep in mind that when consumed in salted or pickled form, these foods significantly increase sodium levels, which can negatively affect the health of those with kidney failure. At the same time as the proportion of vitamins decreases, potassium, magnesium, zinc, and calcium levels decrease. In addition, excessive salt intake can lead to erosion of tooth enamel, fluid retention in the body, and digestive upset. Medicinal properties of cucumbers. Cucumber contains mainly water, which is inferior to many other vegetables in vitamin content. Cucumber water is rich in mineral salts and biologically active substances. For example, cucumbers contain enzymes that improve the absorption of proteins and B vitamins, as well as provide a balanced blood reaction. Cucumbers and diabetes. Cucumbers contain an enzyme similar to insulin, making them vital in the diet regimen of people with diabetes. In addition, drinking cucumber water promotes detoxification by dissolving harmful substances in the body. It is important to note that cucumbers should not be consumed alone. They play a crucial role in facilitating the digestion of other foods such as meat. Cucumbers in obesity, choleretic and diuretic properties, heart function, thyroid. Because of their low calorie content, cucumbers are recommended for people prone to obesity. Despite their small content, cucumbers contain phosphorus, potassium, calcium, sulfur, magnesium, sodium, iron, zinc, and iodine, in an easily digestible form. As a result, they have choleretic and diuretic properties, help improve the cardiovascular system, and are recommended for people with thyroid disease. This set of microelements improves the condition of human nails, hair, and teeth, and also reduces the level of acidity of gastric juice. Cucumber fiber. The fiber contained in cucumbers has a very beneficial effect on the digestive process. It helps with constipation by having a mild laxative effect. Cucumbers contain vitamins and amino acids that help prevent atherosclerotic lesions of blood vessels and thrombosis. Cucumbers contain carotene, thiamine, riboflavin, folate, and other essential nutrients. These nutrients play a vital role in regulating levels of homocysteine, an amino acid that is formed during metabolism and increases the likelihood of atherosclerotic vascular damage and thrombosis. Cucumbers and atherosclerosis. Another beneficial property of cucumber is phytosterol, a steroidal alcohol that is insoluble in water. It is essentially the plant equivalent of cholesterol. The advantage of phytosterol is that it is safe for humans and does not contribute to the development of atherosclerosis. When ingested, phytosterol inhibits cholesterol absorption by up to 10% and instead enters the bloodstream without causing any harm. Use of cucumbers in medicine. Despite the presence of useful elements and properties, cucumber is not used and is not considered a pharmacopoeial plant in folk medicine. However, green fruits have long been widely and effectively used in folk medicine and cosmetology. Use of cucumber for burns, scrapes and wounds. The most common and basic way to use cucumber is externally. If you have minor burns, scrapes or wounds, it is recommended to apply sliced cucumber or use fresh cucumber juice to smear on the affected area. This will provide a strong antimicrobial effect, even if pus is present. Cucumber decoctions. From cucumbers are prepared various decoctions and infusions. Make compresses from them. In addition, not only fruits and juice are used, but also flowers, leaves and stems of the plant, usually dried. Cucumbers and swelling due to heart abnormalities or varicose veins. Decoctions and infusions help with swelling caused by heart pathologies or varicose veins. To prepare a decoction, finely chop 100 g of fresh cucumbers, then pour them 200 ml of boiling water and boil over low heat for 5 minutes. Take half a glass of this decoction 3 times a day before meals for 7 to 10 days. Cucumbers and the condition known as jaundice. To treat jaundice, it is advised to crush 50 g of ripe cucumbers and 20 g of dried leaves of the same plant. Combine this mixture with 500 ml of water and boil on a water bath for 20 minutes. After that, strain the resulting liquid and consume 4 times a day for 14 days. Cucumbers for fever and malaria. Decoction of cucumber flowers is considered an effective remedy for malaria and fever. To prepare it, mix 1 tablespoon of dried flowers with 250 ml of hot water and boil over low heat for 10 minutes. Then strain the mixture through gauze and divide it into 3 equal parts. Take 1 part 3 times a day for 10 days. Cucumbers in hemorrhoids. Folk healers believe that cucumbers are useful in the treatment of hemorrhoids. To alleviate the symptoms of this condition, they suggest soaking green cucumbers in slightly salted water and store them in the refrigerator. It is recommended to consume 1 glass of this brine between meals, 3 times a day, for 14 days. Cucumbers for uterine bleeding. To alleviate uterine bleeding, it is recommended to add 70 g of dried cucumber stems in 500 ml of water and boil on a water bath for 20 minutes. Infuse the mixture for 2 hours, then strain. Take half a glass of the decoction 3 times a day for 5 days. Trophic ulcers and cucumbers. Cucumber tincture is considered a successful method of treating trophic ulcers. To prepare it, mix 100 g of cucumber seeds, obtained from fully ripe fruits, and mix them with a glass of water. Allow the mixture to infuse in the dark for 10 days, ensuring regular shaking. Strain the tincture before use. Then moisten gauze cloths and apply them to the ulcer for 30 minutes. Cucumbers and urinary pain. Cucumber seeds can be useful for relieving discomfort during urination. Mix a tablespoon of ground seeds with 600 ml of water and let them infuse in a thermos for 2 hours. Drink this infusion, sweetened with honey if desired, 3 times a day for a week. Cucumbers for kidney stones. Cucumber juice is considered a cleansing agent that helps dissolve harmful substances in the body. In addition, folk healers claim its effectiveness in the fight against small kidney stones and uric acid crystals. Diuretic and laxative properties of cucumbers. Cucumber juice is said to be effective in quenching thirst, positively affecting the nervous system and improving memory. It has diuretic and laxative properties, which makes it suitable for such problems. For these purposes, it is recommended to consume 3 tablespoons of cucumber juice 3 times a day. Cucumbers for rheumatic diseases, cough, and abdominal pain. Cucumbers can help relieve the symptoms of rheumatic diseases, cough, and stomach aches. A combination of cucumber juice and carrot juice is recommended for rheumatic diseases. In addition, cucumber juice mixed with honey is used to relieve coughs and stomach aches. Usually, 1 tablespoon of honey is added to 100 ml of juice. This remedy should be consumed 3 times a day, 1 tablespoon each time. Cucumbers in dietetics. Given that cucumber consists mainly of water, it is considered a dietary product. Its main advantage is its low calorie content, but it also helps slow down the conversion of carbohydrates into fat and helps digest proteins. In addition, it contains beneficial minerals and vitamins that have a positive effect on the kidneys, liver, heart, and helps strengthen blood vessels. Some nutritionists suggest including unloading cucumber days in the summer diet for people seeking to lose weight or get rid of toxins. However, it is recommended to limit this practice to once a week and minimize physical activity on these days. On this day, you should eat about 2 kilograms of fresh cucumbers. It is important to be careful when eating pickled or salted cucumbers, as excessive consumption can lead to excessive salt intake. Cucumbers in cosmetology. Cosmetologists very often use cucumbers. Cucumber is considered an effective cosmetic agent that has a refreshing and rejuvenating effect on the skin. It contains phytosterol, which helps retain moisture and contributes to a slight lifting effect. In addition, alkaline salts nourish the skin and have a whitening effect by removing plaque. Nowadays there is a wide variety of masks, lotions, toners and gels based on cucumber, but in summer you have the opportunity to create your own cosmetic product at home. To refresh your facial skin after fatigue, sleep deprivation, or stress, you will need 1 cucumber and 1 egg white. Grate the cucumber finely and take 2 tablespoons of the resulting pulp, then mix it with the whipped egg white until foamy. Apply this mask on your face for 15 minutes and wash off with water. For the delicate skin around the eyes, it is recommended to combine 2 tablespoons of grated cucumber with chopped parsley. For a rejuvenating effect, mix 1 tablespoon of grated cucumber with 1 teaspoon of white clay. For a moisturizing effect, prepare a mask using 1 tablespoon of grated cucumber, 1 teaspoon of chopped mint and 1 teaspoon of chopped basil. Combining cucumbers with other foods. Cucumbers complement almost all foods with the exception of tomatoes. When consumed, tomatoes create an acidic environment in the body, while cucumbers create an alkaline environment. Consequently, this combination causes the production of salts that can adversely affect kidney function. The presence of the ascorbinase enzyme in cucumber prevents the absorption of ascorbic acid found in tomatoes, resulting in reduced vitamin C intake. Nevertheless, eating cucumbers with meat is very beneficial as they promote protein absorption. Cucumber drinks. It is advisable to consume cucumber juice in its pure form because of its numerous health benefits. Nevertheless, cucumber is often added to various summer drinks because of its refreshing properties. As an illustration, you can prepare a lime and watermelon cocktail consisting of 200 g of watermelon pulp, half a lime, half a cucumber, a bunch of mint and water. You can make a spinach and celery smoothie by blending together 100 g of spinach, 1 green apple, 1 cucumber, 1 stalk of celery, 1 slice of ginger and 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. Cucumber water made from 1 cucumber, 1 bunch of mint, half a lemon and 1 liter of water is also popular. Dangerous properties and contraindications of cucumbers. Although cucumbers are considered a dietary product, they can potentially harm the body in certain situations. It is not recommended to consume cucumbers in the exacerbation of gastric ulcers, acute or chronic gastritis and enterocolitis, acute or chronic nephritis and pyelonephritis, hepatitis, and cholecystitis. Pickles should also be avoided. In addition, cucumbers should not be given to infants, as it can lead to stomach upset and colic in them. Life hacks for choosing cucumbers. In summer, it is preferable to buy cucumbers in the morning before they lose their freshness in the sun. If cucumbers have already started to wilt, they can be revived by soaking them in cool water for 2 to 3 hours. Also, soaking them in cold water for about 30 minutes helps eliminate nitrates. To enhance this effect, place the cucumbers in a clear bowl and leave them in a well-lit place, as sunlight helps remove harmful substances. When buying cucumbers, it is important to choose firm ones without visible damage or yellow spots. When buying cucumbers out of season, it is important to pay attention to unnatural shine, as imported vegetables are often covered with a thin layer of paraffin for safety during transportation. In such cases, the peel should be removed before consuming the vegetable. If the cucumber has no seeds at all, it is advisable to throw it away because of its high content of harmful substances. Ultimately, the choice of cucumbers depends on your intended use. While almost all cucumbers can be used for salad, specially grown smooth cucumbers with thick skins, about 13 centimeters long, are considered the most suitable. They have a strong flavor and may have white spikes. The best cucumbers for pickling are 9 to 12 centimeters long cucumbers with dark spines that can be easily removed when washing, allowing the brine to penetrate the cucumber effectively. For pickling, it is recommended to use cucumbers up to 9 centimeters, commonly known as short gherkins, which are dark green in color with light tips or stripes on the sides. Cucumbers with dark spikes are also suitable for pickling. Cucumber storage life hacks. When it comes to storing fresh cucumbers, you can usually store them in the refrigerator for about 3 to 5 days. It is important to ensure proper ventilation and not to store near ripe fruits and vegetables. To extend their shelf life to about 10 days, they can be placed in a plastic bag, covered on top with damp gauze, and then placed in the refrigerator. Cucumbers wrapped in paper towels and placed in an open bag can be stored in the refrigerator for about 2 weeks. To keep vegetables fresh for 3 to 4 weeks, they can be soaked in cool water for 1 to 2 centimeters and placed in the refrigerator. The water in the container should be changed daily. In the description below this video there are links to useful videos on this topic. And what useful and harmful properties of cucumbers do you know? Write in the comments, we will all be very interesting. Subscribe to our channel, put a like and watch these videos.